Hey guys, WaddlerD, we're back for more Resident Evil 4 Re-Edition, and hello Ashley, it's nice to see you. Not really, actually. In fact, I'm really disappointed. But, to be fair, Ashley is an interesting way to spice up the gameplay a bit. Ashley, as I said before, is a liability, but she is not terrible when it comes to Resident Evil gimmicks. Let's go over the cons, considering that's probably more important to discuss. Ashley loves to attract something like this. Fortunately for Leon and myself, Ganados are stupid, and they just do this thing where they set a wagon full of explosives on top of a hill. Congratulations, you just mowed down 90% of that crowd just by shooting one little thing, and I'm kind of glad that they did that because I certainly was not going to drag Ashley through that freaking field of weeds right there. Now, the thing that you must know about Ashley, that you can already kind of see, she has a light bar, so you know what you must do. You must protect her physically and mentally from these guys. You cannot have the Ganados touch her, otherwise A, they will either carry her off, or B, they will kill her, depending on what they're feeling and how they're reacting to their situation. Their priority is to carry Ashley away, but considering that they are horrible team killers, they probably don't think what's best for the team, so be careful when you have the situation on your hands. Another thing is that Ashley likes to break down when she's under pressure. And you have to be careful with that, because if she were to get surrounded by Ganados, she will basically say, "Here, take me, boys. I'm too scared to move." She'll cower in a little ball and just sit there. So you have to really consider Ashley's situation, or else you will have a big conniption about her not getting on her feet and running. Third off, let's just say Ashley can be a little annoying, because you'll be hearing her scream throughout the rest of the game, and I might even start counting those screams. Now, for this first area, the village, I would suggest you to do one of two things. You should either pretty much find a place where you can pretty much barricade yourself so you can kill all the villagers that are in this place, or you could just make a straight shot for this door right here. If you're brave, I would suggest sticking to the run towards the door route, because it's gonna it's gonna save ammo basically. Now there are commands that you can tell Ashley to do. This is one of them. The other is wait and follow me. And that's pretty much all you need to know about how to control Ashley. Also, notice that I have a little thing that says Ashley now. You can heal her, which is kind of a good thing and kind of a sucky thing, because you know what this means? Remember those yellow herbs that you try to use on yourself all the time? You're going to have to play share. And honestly, Ashley really doesn't need them, because honestly, if she gets hit, she's almost dead anyway, if not outright. I mean, having an extra notch in that bar isn't going to save her. Now, here's one thing that I kind of like. This is pretty much explaining Sierra's past interaction here. Not to mention that they give a good explanation of how Luisera has gotten away from, you know, in that chapter 1-2. How the hell did he get through all that crap? Here's how. He had a secret passage. Good man. Good thinking. Now, I kind of wish we had a secret passage so we can just get the hell out of here with Ashley intact, and then I can go back here and kick everyone's ass without having to drag her about. That ain't happening. So, what I would suggest to do when you reach the farms again is to be meticulous in killing everything. I mean, you can go through here, but there's a lot of enemies coming from different angles, and I would not want to stick around and have Ashley get grabbed by one. So take advantage of the hide option put Ashley in a safe spot. And wow, you just popped the hell out of nowhere. See what I mean? Be careful. Luckily, getting hit by a torch doesn't hurt all that much. Now, as you can see, there is one other thing that you have to worry about when you have Ashley with you. If you haven't noticed, I was starting to run past some bear traps, and bear traps can be a complete pain in the ass to deal with, especially when you're having Ashley tail long, because sometimes her path movement puts her right in the way of a bear trap, and then you're going to have to waste time getting her out of it. It sucks. I also noticed that I actually kicked that guy that was on the ground with my foot. Hitboxes, what are you doing? Ah, shit. Yeah, you gotta really watch out for these guys. These guys can be quite nasty if you don't have any ammo in your gun. So don't fall into the trap of reloading, because you will not have enough time to reload your pistol and shoot them. I should know. I was a victim. So if you ever have an issue where you don't have anything in your gun, don't waste your time reloading. Just go to your more powerful gun, or just something that can bat them away, or even knife them. Now, one difference about professional, since I haven't really covered that, those enemies on top of that little bridge-like structure, if you were to shoot them on normal, they would be dumb and just fall right the hell off. Professional has given these guys a lot more balance training, so you're gonna have to kind of revel in the fact that when you have an enemy fall off, be thankful to the game, because honestly, you won't have that pleasure in professional. And that's one big thing, besides the besides the obvious stuff, like, oh yeah, enemies have a lot more health, they do more damage, etc. That's one more hidden addition to this game's difficulty. Not to mention, these guys are just a big pain in the ass. Please die. Now, if you recall what I told you guys in the last video, there's a certain secret that you should know. Not that, obviously, but the way to deal with the Las Plagas that's roaming around when you blow off somebody's head. Alright, just gotta make sure that Ashley has a clear path, because this is one of the dangerous parts. Hey, sup, I knew you were running around, little asshole. Please don't grow it. God! 2 in a row, man. That is not fair. Alright, time to show it off. That is the secret. Flash grenades are a boon against those guys. They will kill them instantly, regardless of how much health they have. Of course. Can't you use a ladder like everyone else? I know we can't build elevators for you, or escalators, Ashley, but please, consider your feet for a moment. I don't know. I really don't know Ashley's, draw to be caught by Leon every time, but we're gonna be going over all those catches. Here's a good thing that Ashley can do. Ashley can help you! This is a new feature. I never thought Ashley would...
I opened it, Leon.
You know, I just realized something. If Ashley can do all that, why the hell can she... I don't know. Maybe she's doing it for speed purposes. Because it is faster for Leon to catch her from a fall than it is for her to climb down the ladder. It makes a little more sense now, but I would just love to have Ashley do shit on her own, because when she's like sitting there, Leon, help! And I'm like, go down the ladder, please.
What are you buying?
It's that kind of thing, you know? Nevertheless, back to the basics.
Leon, I have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you anyway. We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't determine who.
Great.
We're prepping another chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Got it. say it, but we're sandwiched, all right. Quick, in that cabin! Leon! Small world, eh? Well, I see that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics, too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first, before asking someone his name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... well, you know.
Don't worry. She's cool.
Never mind. There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Look!
Ashley, upstairs!
Okay, it's game time.
Now I am liking this partnership. Luis Serra is going to help us out, man, and he has a red 9. That's already good news. Now this part is actually quite tricky, but quite welcoming, because this is a pretty much defend the base mission, and yes, you have a lot of enemies on your ass here. I think you have to kill at least 40 villagers to make this all go away and get better. And Luis Serra, while a really good shot, likes to do this thing called shoot him in the head. And that can be a problem when, you know, these heads form another head when you blow it off. So, Luis Serra will probably be the #1 reason why you will deal with a lot of Las Plagas in this chapter, or this particular section. Good news is that he'll be shooting them with a very powerful handgun. Unfortunately, I can't partake of that because of the challenge I placed on myself. But if you ever play this game and you want some really beefy-ass power, get the Red 9. Granted, you might need a stock with it, but it's a really good gun. Oh yeah, Luis Serra is also very helpful when it comes to giving you shit randomly. Luis Serra is gonna be your best friend. Be happy for that. Now, I pretty much showed you 3 ways you can kind of keep the villagers out. You can either barricade with the cupboard, you can keep the boards pretty much there, or you could shoot out the boards and have Luis Serra just shoot the hell out of things. And don't worry too much about Luis Serra's health. If anything, he'll be fine. He's pretty much invulnerable. You don't see a light bar for him, so don't worry about it. However, it is not a bad idea to help him out, because the more he's getting strangled, the less he's shooting. Oh wow, that was some freaking clutch invincibility there. So, just kind of keep yourself alive. That's the bigger focus here. Granted, if you help Luis, it's not a bad idea, because he might give you more shit. I don't really know the details of that, but try to move up and down the steps when need be, because if the place gets crowded, go in another place. Keep the Ganados moving around and not bunching him up. Whoops, I think I may have shot Luis. Do not, by any chance, shoot the Spaniard, okay? That's a bad move. Very bad move. I'm not going to explain any further with that. Why the hell would you shoot a man with a gun? That's pretty much simple as that. Nice. Now, once you kill a bunch of villagers, looks like the villagers take a different, somewhat smarter route. They try to ambush you from the 2nd floor, which can be a really smart thing considering the fact that you're probably too swamped on the bottom floor. Whoa, okay, that's a little too close for comfort. However, this means that it's just... God damn, I am getting tired of these freaking close-ups. However, there's the whole part they have to slowly climb their ass up the ladder, which makes them a little more vulnerable. Excuse me. And of course, when this starts happening, you still have to deal with people on the bottom floor, so be careful of your surroundings when it gets this crazy. Man, that was clutch again, jeez. Now, as long as you kind of keep yourself well into crowd control land, ouch, you should be okay. This is definitely one of the harder parts of the game, and if it gets too crowded, waste a grenade or two. Because honestly, you don't... This is a perfect place for... Are you freaking serious? I have a freaking Las Plagas in my freaking face. Ugh. Man, these guys are a big pain in the ass. Good job, Luis. You're kicking ass upstairs. Leon's taking the frickin' basement here. Yes! Good news is that you'll get a lot of weapons here. There's your answer to your question. Where the hell is Ashley? Right there. Oh, fuck that guy. Man, I am getting really sick of these frickin' head-bursting bastards. Please stop. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Luis. Aw, come on. Okay, you know what? This is getting old. Luis, if you burst another head, I'm gonna be a little cross with you.
Looks like they're backing off.
So, what do we do now?
The bridge I crossed to get here's out. So I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Louis.
Alright guys, so this has been another chapter part. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Next time, we're going to explore what happens once we got through that mess. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios. Ashley, don't fail me now.